G'day, welcome back to another episode of the Frankston Flipper. I am Peachy. Welcome back to the Peach fam. We're a real fam. We're not gonna be charging you for money. Families don't do that. Again, we're not gonna be blocking you. Again, there's gonna be some comments you don't like. I don't know why people decide they're gonna block you because they don't like or they tell the truth. What else? We're not going to do all that sort of stuff. We're an actual family. I'm not going to be asking you for money and gifts and all that sort of stuff. I don't expect that. Because that's not really a family. But also going to be trying to give you the best information as well. And try and find some good stuff. And we're going to be trying to find that stuff that's going to make us a bit of profit. There's no point just saying I've got $100,000 revenue in 90 days and you look at their profits and there's literally nothing. It's boosting the ego, and a lot of the time people are saying, oh my God, they're amazing. But then when they listen to me, they go, oh my God, you're right. The business is actually not that great. But in saying that, we're going to go off. We're going to go off to the thrift and try and find some good stuff to actually make this profit. Let's go. And we're going to start our thrifting off at everyone's favourite recycle superstore, Savers. And we're going to enter those doors and we're going to go off to the DVDs to see what we can find. And we got some Blu-rays. We looked at the Blu-rays and most of these were sealed, which was a little bit interesting. When I say we got Blu-rays, I didn't actually get any Blu-rays. I looked at the Blu-rays, but it was just interesting to see how many of these were actually new and sealed. So I'm not sure if that's just them getting a collection of Blu-rays from a collector, or they just bought them from, I guess, their wholesaler or whoever service do go through. But it was just interesting to see, and some of the titles there. The Deadpool one was pretty cool, but we didn't get any of those. This blue dragon statue definitely got my attention. It did stand out. Just a very unique detailed item, which is what I like to show. Didn't get it because the price was a little bit excessive, but I just thought it was cool. One section of Savers I don't normally look at is the records, but the Elvis one made me have a bit of a look, hoping to find maybe some good stuff, but not even sure if Elvis is good on record or not. But we didn't buy any records. I don't think I really purchased many in my time reselling. And we also got a bit excited with She-Ra, Princess of Power DVD. I think it's like the best of or something. Thought it might go for a lot more money, but they're also asking $11. Each to their own. They can set their prices, but $11 is outrageous. It pretty much sells for that on eBay itself, so we put that one back. This book here I thought might go all right. It was just an interesting Australian book, Australian achievement. I thought it looked like one of those books that could go for a bit, but it goes for about $25, so we put that one back with post and all that. And we've got this Just Bring It. It is a modern, I thought it might have been a vintage WWE when I first saw it, but just a modern. But for $3.50, we're happy to get that. It's got the WWE wear on there, which is pretty cool, and the Brahma Bull on the back. So a pretty cool t-shirt for $3. We're taking that home with us. We're putting that in we're carrying it anyway. I found this Cronulla, I don't know what this is, Cronulla Sharks. Just thought it was a bit interesting. Like a kid's, might be one of those, like maybe a Kmart NRL Cronulla Sharks type jersey, but we put that one back. We didn't buy that. This one was an interesting pickup. New with tags, A League of Their Own. I think it's like one of the movie with, I think, with Donna in it from maybe the 90s. Just a cool jersey. We did pick that one up because it was new with tags and a little bit like pop culture type jersey. And this was a good find. Richmond Tigers. This must be close to vintage. It's got that Drink Drive Bloody Idiot TAC sponsorship logo. It was only $7. It's like a windbreaker. Richmond Tigers, their stuff generally goes pretty good, and a pretty good size there, 3XL. We're taking that one home as well. Got excited. I saw Tommy Bahama, and Tommy Bahama is a good brand, and just like a jacket. So I picked up a lot of the shirts in the past, and they sell well. The jackets, they weren't comping up that well for the price they wanted. It wasn't really worth getting this, but just excited to see a Tommy Bahama jacket. And next up, we found Hang 10. So I think it's one of those overhyped brands. Hang 10, I think it was pretty much like a Kmart surfwear brand back in the day. Yes, it's surfwear. Yes, it's vintage. Is it good? I wouldn't be picking it up or buying it. And we also found this Simpsons, I think it's like a Crane and Maggie, bit of a weird combo for Simpsons. But it's just one of those Zing t-shirts that you see, I guess they kind of merged with EB these days, Electronics Boutique, which is a gaming store. We didn't pick that one up. Got a bit excited with this t-shirt, or this shirt. It was like a USA Revolution. So it might have been like a USA soccer shirt, but it wasn't. It was like an AFL, it was like an American USA AFL shirt, where they must have like a league here or a team here in the league. But we put that one back. I don't think it was like the USA Tour t-shirt or anything like that. But it's a unique item to see. And they had the 2023 AFL Premiership hat on the New Era tag. So it was actually really quite a good quality hat. So a lot of these times you see these pumped out and they give out the hat for like 30,000, they print off and they're just really cheap. But that was actually really nicely embossed, good quality hat. So, but we didn't get it, we put it back. They had this Nerf, a Stealth Blaster in box, but a bit expensive at $11. And by the time you put shipping on there, you're probably losing or it's eating into your profits. So it didn't really fit our strategy. And they had a bunch of these toys, like Peppa Pig and just a lot of random unique characters. So we did pick that one up. We did take that home. It wasn't that expensive. So hopefully a lot of these Peppa Pig characters are somewhat good. But again, we only invested that $4 into that, so that's okay. But interesting, I like those little toy bags, especially when they've got a whole bunch of good stuff or decent stuff in them. And they had these cat tractors. Very well, they're well detailed, that's what I'm going to say. So they actually weren't just cheap ones. You could tell by the look of them. For $5, that's actually quite a very good price. We didn't pick them up though. And these ones obviously were very cheap when you pick those ones up. Okay, they're left behind. Well, guess what, pork chop? You're going back on the shelf. Don't know why people are buying those, especially overpricing them or overpaying for them. They're not actually that worth that much. And also had these Fugglers, so someone obviously traded in their whole Fuggler collection, and they're $5 each. Again, I'm very picky about plush that I do pick up, and I don't really pick up much at all because most of it is crap. Even on the other YouTube videos where they say it's great, it's not. So don't listen to it. And I also had this, I think it's a Furby, I think. Not really sure, but again, we didn't pick that one up. And they had this weird looking thing. I think it was battery operated. Very unique. I don't know who that is or what that is. Just a very odd looking toy. That's what drew my attention to it. I didn't even Google Lens it. I should have probably Google Lens it to see if it was worth actually any money. And they had the How's That? This is like it's a Solo. I think the VB one of these guys are quite good money. The Solo one, not so much. But again, it was pretty cool just to see the Esky at Savers. But unfortunately, we left it behind. But yeah, definitely this is the type of item you could probably sell on the Facebook Marketplace for some decent money. All right, as per usual, we're going to start off with the media and toys and a little bit of a miscellaneous sort of stuff on the side. So I'll start off with some of the video games this week. And there's nothing too great, no real bangers. Didn't comp any of these games either. I just purchased them because I thought they were a decent price. The games we got: PS2, Gran Turismo 3. Again, if they suck, you can always send them off to EB Games and get some money back. Monster Trucks Arena. I'm not sure that goes actually. Yeah, that's a bad buy, we'll see. Good old Wii Sports, I've got that a few times. Stock Car Speedway. I thought that one might go okay, but I don't think it does. Gran Turismo 4. We picked up this Battlefront on the, Xbox One. We picked up Supercars on PS2. Juiced, PS2. And we picked up, this one's pretty much the best of the games, the Need for Speed Underground on PS2. Some good games there. This is the glass we actually picked up last week, which was a Collingwood one. So, seeing how they go this year. Maybe if they win the premiership, this glass instantly goes up a whole 10%. So that's a good business decision there. What else did we pick up? Not many toys. We did pick up these toy bag. What is this? $4. I don't really know what's in it. They did send a Superman in there. It's got a lot of articulation in it. That's why I picked it up. It doesn't look like one of those cheap Kmart ones. I'm not actually sure what's in here. Dora. Don't know what that is. This is the Superman I'm talking about. It's not vintage, I don't think. I don't know. It's just a cool Superman. Bit of articulation. Probably not worth too much. What else we got in here? Got this Tom and Jerry weird. Or is that Tom? Doing weightlifting or something. What else? I don't know what these are. Sharon. AFL thing. Don't know what that is. There's two of them in here anyway. Two of them. Weird. What else is in here? Got a little Sonic. That's pretty cool. A little Sonic. What else? I know, just a bunch. Just a bunch of, I don't know, the Troll, there's SpongeBob. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. You pay $4 just to have a look inside that, and there's a bunch more in there. That's pretty much the toys. So we also picked up it's like a sealed Lego, and it's this sealed Lego here. So I'm not sure if this is a gift, and the kid was not nice. So it's what is it? It's a Duplo, and it's Minnie's house or something. Minnie's, I don't know, the Lego mini house, or I don't know. It looks sealed. Can't see anything there. I have opened it up a bit. It does look like all the plastic wrappers all together. So I don't know. That's interesting. Again, shipping might be a bit of a nuisance, but that's the toys and media. Sorry about that. That wasn't great. And now we'll go to the jerseys. We'll go to the jerseys next, and we picked up. I think I picked this one up last week. Actually, that's okay. It's a rugby jersey, like a Legend Series. Is it Legend Series between, I don't know, Australia 2025? This is really recent. I don't actually know what the jersey is. Haven't actually Googled it or anything, but a lot of rugby union stuff goes okay. We picked up a Manchester United soccer jersey with, I think it might be Marshall or something. I don't know the soccer name's player, but that's a nice soccer shirt right there. We picked up another soccer shirt. No, so this is a Formula One shirt. Renault Formula One. Got Renault on the back. Pretty cool. We're going through these quickly. We picked up a Russell Westbrook OKC, Oklahoma City Thunder NBA jersey. That's legit as well. Another, don't know this team. Don't know the team. What team's that? I have to do more research into that, but it's definitely EPL. Might be one of the lower teams. I'm not sure. Fly Emirates. We picked up. This was the one from last week as well. We got this at $2. $2, and I think it's a player issue. So it's a player issue, Caputo, and it's got the 37 on there. So very unique item. It's got the name on the back. It doesn't have like the GPS, but I don't think the soccer ones tend to, so I'm pretty sure that's play issue. Nice jersey. It was a really nice price. We picked up a Vancouver Grizzlies. That's a cool jersey. Mike Bibby on this old logo. It's a bit faded, unfortunately, but still looks okay. Not sure if it's real, but that's a cool jersey regardless. We picked up an A-League Melbourne Victory shirt as well. Victory stuff tends to go okay. Melbourne City stuff, not so much. But Melbourne Victory, pretty cool. And last but not least, we picked up an SC Bayern Munich soccer jersey. That's a nice looking jersey. And it's got number 42, Musiala. Don't know who that is. That's all the soccer jerseys, all the jerseys for the week. Whew. All right, off to the t-shirts. We picked up a few. Got this Gremlins t-shirt of Stripe. I think people call this guy Spike for some reason, but he's Stripe. I used to call him Spike as a kid because of his head, but I'm pretty sure he's Stripe. And just a cool t-shirt. I like that t-shirt. Might even have that for myself. But just a cool design. It's not vintage or anything, but just a cool t-shirt. I like it. This guy, I forget this guy's name, but tour t-shirt of Australia. This guy actually died not long ago. Forget his name. Forget his name. Tell me in the comments or something. We got a Elvis Presley t-shirt. Did by Elvis a little bit. Yeah, sold, you know, not fast, but he definitely sells. Just a big t-shirt as well. Nothing on the back. It's on the, I don't know what that tag is, like some skull t-shirt, some skull tag, which is all right. We picked up a Burkamp. This is like a soccer, I think this guy's okay. It's like a Burkamp, obviously a soccer player. It's got Burkamp on the back, and it's just got like he's like a silhouette type picture or something. Not bad. I don't know what this is. This is a Batman, like a movie world Batman t-shirt. Not sure if it's vintage or anything. Don't think it goes for too much. Just, it's Batman. Anyway, I'm more of a Punisher guy. I like getting the job done. We got a bush chook, like a Swan Gold, like a WA Western Australian beer. So hopefully someone in Perth wants to buy that. This t-shirt here, it's on the Mercy Vintage tag, and that tag tends to go, you tend to get a little bit more. It's not quite the Kmart, but it's definitely not a great tag, but it's definitely not a crap tag. Just a Super Mario, just a cool print. Did sell a Sonic one on that tag recently for about 35 bucks. So again, if I sell it, I'm going to buy something similar again and hope that Mario is as good as Sonic, if that makes sense. This one was a Brazil, like a Brazil polo. It's on the Diodora tag, I think it was. Diodora Football 2006, like a Brazil polo. So that would be close to vintage, if it is actually from 2006, Diodora. Didn't know they sponsored Brazil, but anyway, there you go. Another one we got was just the Bunnings. I think this might be maybe a bootleg Bunnings. It doesn't tend to have all the tags on it, but I don't know. I don't know if it's real or not. But again, it's Bunnings, so some of their stuff, I have had some fake stuff Bunnings before, but it's sold. Just a Bunnings polo, nothing. It's got the Bunnings hammer on the back. No real tag, which is probably the reason I say it could be possibly bootleg. Miami Dolphins NFL season has started, and this t-shirt here, this looks cool. I don't always pick up this sort of stuff, but it's a big t-shirt. Yeah, it is a big t-shirt. Like that would be a blanket on me. What size is that? It's only 3X large, but that's a 5X large. That's a huge t-shirt, and the back's pretty cool as well. That's kind of why I also got it. Nice color. A lot of people like the Miami Dolphins colors, and we also picked up a pretty cool looking t-shirt here. I like this t-shirt. Again, something I would potentially wear, and it's a Mitchell & Ness. The Kembe Mutombo, look at that. How cool is that t-shirt? Denver Nuggets, Mutombo in the background there, rest in peace. And on the back we've got Mutombo 55. That is a sick t-shirt, see if you like sports. And our last category, the jumpers, jackets, all that sort of stuff to keep you warm. And I have picked up quite a lot this week. There's been weeks where I picked up 2 or 3 items, but the last week got a bit crazy. So we'll go through it quickly. A Red Bull Holden jacket, kind of a zipper jacket. Pretty cool looking jacket. So hopefully that goes okay. And I do like this jacket. This will sell. That's a nice Red Bull jacket. Happy with that one. That will sell. This is a brand I haven't picked up before, and I don't really know much about, so it's more of an experiment. Bear with me. It's called, I know it's like a dance jacket, and it's called Def Q on 1 or something, or Def DFX, I don't know. I'll show you the logo or the brand there and on the back. Apparently is okay. People are trying to sell this brand for some decent money. I've never heard of it, but again, that's what I like to do. I like to take a bit of a risk. I wouldn't say risk, but just experiment a little bit. This brand here is another one that's similar to that. It's called Teddy Fresh. It's just a colourful hoodie. Just a colourful hoodie. Nothing on the back, but kind of like that 80s colours. and I think that brand also goes okay. That's Teddy Fresh. Teddy Fresh. I've never heard of that one before, but again, we'll experiment. Something that does go well is Country Road, and this one's kind of like an embossed, it's kind of like this embossed writing, so almost like a gold embossed style on the red, gold on red. So I think that might go okay. Country Road does tend to sell pretty well, which is good. Got a Taylor Swift hoodie here from the Eras Tour. I don't know. Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour, yeah. So just a hoodie, white hoodie. I think her stuff goes pretty good generally. White Fox hoodie. It's like a brown on blue. Very interesting contrast of the colors there. Brown and the blue writing with that embossed writing on the White Fox. We picked up a Kappa jacket. I picked this up because I think it might be a vintage type style Kappa. And look, Kappa goes okay. Wouldn't say it's the best brand. On the back, just got Kappa. Pretty cool. What else did we pick up? A cat. This was quite cheap. But cat, I don't know, it does sell well for me. Like pretty much everything cat I've had, I think is pretty much sold. Might have a t-shirt or two. Definitely the jackets sell very quickly and for a decent price. And the last thing we picked up was also Miami Dolphins. And it's kind of like the Looney Tunes style one, which these go all right as well. You're not going to get huge money, but get them for cheap enough. And you'll make some money, some of that profit. So that's all the stuff I picked up for the week. I do have to start listing it because the death pile is growing. A bit hard when it's a one-man operation. I don't have 8 employees or other people to do it for me, and also work a full-time job. So, you know. Anyway, on that note, I'll try and get a video out each week. But again, it's not always going to be my priority. See you then.